When 2K added the 1v1 courts to the park yesterday, I knew there was no better place than to do our legend Michael Jordan video than on the 1v1 court. We're talking about the 6-time champion, the 6-time finals MVP, the 5-time league MVP, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Now, I'm not going to break down the build. You guys have seen it before. If you haven't, go back and watch the video on the build. But this is my Hall of Fame shooting, Hall of Fame finishing 6'6" player. Perfect Michael Jordan build. You get a crazy good mid-range, really good post fade, contact dunk, slashing takeover. You're athletic as hell. Like everything you could possibly want to be Michael Jordan, this build has it. And as you can see, we VIP him off the court because MJ does not wait for games, bro. We go right onto the 1v1 court to take on this event head on. First game on, we got ourselves a playmaking shot creator. So we already know his defense is going to be limited, but on offense, he's going to be dangerous. But MJ's not really trying to give up that ball. This build is insane offensively, man. It can literally do everything. And then since we're legend, it makes it just like MJ because our defense is legit too, getting those +10 defensive badges. But here's what I was thinking about. I'm like, all right, this 1v1 thing going on. I started tweeting about it and stuff. All-time NBA one-on-one tournament. Every player's in their prime. Who do you guys have? Comment down below. Everyone comment down below right now. Who do you have in an NBA history, NBA historic all-time prime one-on-one tournament? There's so many angles to look at it from, so many great players, great 1v1 players. There's so many different angles to look at it from. I'm interested to see who you guys say in the comments. I want you to really think about it though. Think about all different aspects of the game. Make it, take it just like it is here. All different, you got to be able to defend, you got to be able to score, all that type of stuff. You guys let me know who you think down in the comments. Twitter was going crazy. They had, it was everything from a center's going to win because, they're going to get easy, consistent twos, talking about, a prime Wilt Chamberlain or a prime Shaq or prime Hakeem. Other people were saying they felt, more of a guard was going to win it, like a Michael Jordan or a Kobe Bryant, or some people felt like a taller scorer, like a Giannis or a Kevin Durant had a better chance to win. You guys let me know what you think down below. But we win the first game easily. On to gameplay number 2. And right away, I already knew what to expect, man. As soon as I stepped on this court, I already knew the lockdowns were going to be pulling up and it was going to be tough. And as you can see, this dude is a two-way finisher with lock take. So I don't know for sure, but I'm going to assume he's a pure red pie chart. And I just want you to look at what we do to this dude on our Michael Jordan build, okay? MJ's out here going crazy on the one-on-one court. But speaking of Michael Jordan, I'm assuming most of you guys have been watching the Last Dance documentary. If you haven't, I highly suggest it. It's really, really, really good. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. But here's something I wanted to say. And Kobe Bryant, the late, great Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, he said it best, bro. He said, we can appreciate one player without tearing down another one. And that's what I wish was happening with this documentary. Now, for some people, it probably is, like me. I've just enjoyed it. And you guys know me. I'm a huge LeBron James fan, but I still respect and appreciate the greatness of Michael Jordan. I don't try to tear down MJ. I don't try to tear down Kobe to try to boost up LeBron. It's not necessary. His greatness does it on its own. But what I see happening with this Bulls documentary, and maybe it's just the clowns over on NBA Twitter. I don't even get into it with a lot of people over there because they're not even looking to debate. A lot of those dudes are just looking to troll and just get reactions from posting ridiculous stuff to try to gain followers on Twitter, which is a little sad in and of itself. But anyways, I don't really get into it. But what I see over there, because it pops up on the news feed, is everyone's using it to try to tear down other players. Like, oh, LeBron wouldn't have done that. Or, oh, Kobe didn't do that. Or Kevin Durant didn't do that. Like, what do they have to do with MJ and the Bulls? Like, just like Kobe said, appreciate one without tearing down the other. There's no reason we can't do that. Take it from me. I used to get involved in it on Twitter a little bit with those clowns. And, it almost brings you to the point where then you're starting to try to tear down other players because, they're tearing down the dude you're trying to support in that argument. And it's like, whoa. Eventually I looked at him, I'm like, bro, this dude has no logic behind what he's saying. And it's just making me hate on a guy that I don't even hate. You know what I mean? It's like this toxic cycle. Take it from me. You'll enjoy players, you'll enjoy games, you'll enjoy seasons, you'll enjoy moments of basketball much more if you just appreciate what you're watching. If you're just watching a great player go off, just appreciate it and be thankful that you get to witness that. Instead of trying to be like, man, yeah, he had 50, but if that was Kobe, Kobe would have had 55. And then the next dude was like, nah, but if that was LeBron, if that was Michael Jordan, it's just like, what? Like, it doesn't make any sense, bro. And you're going to end up stressing and debating stuff that doesn't even matter. Just appreciate greatness, man. Take it from a huge LeBron James fan. I'm watching these documentaries with no salt at all. People are like, oh, like, you must hate it. I'm like, why would I hate a documentary about one of the greatest, if not the greatest basketball player ever, and one of the greatest teams ever, the Chicago Bulls dynasty? Why would I hate that as a basketball fan? That's what I don't understand about these dudes. People think just because I'm a LeBron fan, I hate Michael Jordan, or I must hate Kevin Durant. Like, bro, I appreciate all these dudes for how great at basketball they are, how entertaining they are to watch. Watching them just, dominate games and dominate seasons and dominate series in the playoffs. To me, it's fun. It's enjoyable. That's the reason I love the game. But anyways, man, sorry about the rant. You guys, hey, comment down below if you're still here and let me know what you think. Like, we should just appreciate great players, shouldn't we? Why are we always trying to tear down one dude to put up the next? But anyways, as you can see, man, this build is insane. Basically, for all of you guys that are like, that play 2K a lot, you guys know the BP build. That's like the shooting and finishing point guard build that basically everyone makes, but they make it small. They make it like between, I would say, like 6'1 and 6'3, maybe 6'4 is the usual heights. Well, basically, I took that build, made it into a 6'6 player, and that's what we have. And as you can see, you've seen, I've been going into the post a little bit. I've been, spinning people, dunking on people. You still got the shot. The only thing about this build that's probably a little better, than MJ was the three-point shooting. This build's three-point shooting is really, really good. And that was probably, it wasn't MJ wasn't a great three-point shooter, but it was also the era. Three-point shooting wasn't a big thing in the 80s and the 90s when MJ played. If he played now, I'm sure he would refine that tool of his game. But when he did play, if we're basing the build off of his numbers and what he did percentage-wise, the three-pointer on this build is probably a little bit too high. But the rest of it is perfect. You got the post game. You got a 95 post fade. We know that's MJ's signature. The mid-range game is crazy. The Hall of Fame finishing, Hall of Fame shooting badges, contact dunks, the explosiveness, the athleticism, the strength. I don't know if you guys watched the documentary, but they was talking about, MJ was getting bullied around by the Pistons, but he went, hit the gym, put on 15 pounds of muscle, got much stronger, and then he ended up taking them down. Well, this build definitely does not lack strength. The strength is like an 86, I think, or it might even be a 90. I don't know. It's between 85 and 90. I forget exactly. I'd have to go look at the build video, but the build overall is insane. You see, we're playing everything from guards, play shots, offensive threats, lockdowns, and then finally in my last game on the court, I actually ran into a center. I was expecting to play a lot more centers, but I guess I just had a lot of guards pulling up on me, which, hey, I can respect guard on guard, you know what I mean? But this dude's like a glass cleaning lockdown or something like that. I forget, but he was a big. But as you can see, he's really got no chance. We're just way too fast. The shooting is way too consistent. We can basically do whatever we want on him. Just trying to toy with him. Once he takes one step to me, it's easy blow-bys all day. Takeover activated, and it's all over, bro. There's no chance for this dude. So as we wrap up this gameplay, make sure you guys comment down below if there's any other players you want to see. I've basically done all the players that I want to do. Michael Jordan was heavily requested, which no surprise. It's Michael Jordan. But outside of that, most of the players that I've desired to do, I've made builds and videos about. We've done players like all the way from Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, to more modern players like Kobe, LeBron, Steph, Giannis. 80s, 90s players like Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon. We've done so many players. If there's anyone I haven't done that you guys really want to see, I could low-key delete one more build and then make one more new build. For those of you guys that don't know, to do all these build videos, not only I grind the builds, but then I have to, you can only have 10 spots on Xbox. I understand PS4, you can put it on a USB and get more slots. On Xbox, I have to delete a build that I grinded all the badges, got to 99.9. I have to delete the build, then I make a new one, grind it all over again, and then I can do the build video. It's a lot of work, but honestly, I enjoy it, and I think the videos come out really good. You guys seem to really enjoy it. The response this year to them has been crazy. If you stuck around all the way to the end of this video, I really appreciate you, man. If you haven't subscribed already, maybe think about it. Hit that subscribe button. Also, takes 2 seconds, man. Drop a like before you guys head out. Appreciate y'all coming through. Spend legend Michael Jordan. Talk a little bit about the Bulls documentary a little bit. Talk about appreciating players while they're here instead of trying to tear ones down to prop up others, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.